Ice damming is a common cause of water damage in our Canadian winters. While not 100% preventable, there are some steps that homeowners can take to avoid ice damming and minimize its effects. This video will explain why ice damming occurs. The basic construction of a house consists of drywall, the wall cavity made up of metal or wood studs, sheathing, and insulation. There is also ceiling insulation, which protects the house from cold attic air and keeps heat in the house. On the outside of the house, there are eaves troughs, downspouts, soffits, and shingles. As the weather turns colder and snow begins to fall, it accumulates on the roof of the house. Heat from the house will escape into the attic through vents and spaces around plumbing and electrical conduits. Without proper ventilation, this hot air will raise the temperature in the insulated attic space. This is problematic, as ideally the air temperature of the attic should be the same as the air temperature outside of the house. As this temperature change occurs, the warm attic air will begin to melt the bottom layer of snow on the roof. The water that is created will naturally flow down towards the eaves troughs. However, once this water reaches the bottom of the roof and passes the exterior wall, it reaches another temperature change. Ice and icicles begin to form because this lower section of the roof is colder. An ice dam occurs because the heat continues to melt snow higher up on the roof, creating more water, which when it reaches the lower portion of the roof freezes on top of the ice, building up layer by layer. Once the ice has built up to a point that is too high for the water to overcome, an actual dam occurs and the water will begin to pool. As more water is created and the pool gets bigger, the water will naturally find a place to escape to. Shingled roofs are designed to shed water, not hold it, and eventually the water will find its way up underneath the shingles of the roof. Once the water has gotten under the shingles, it will begin to penetrate the plywood sheathing on the roof. Soon the water will begin to drip into the attic through the seams in the sheathing and be absorbed by the insulation. The ceiling and wall insulation will become waterlogged and very heavy. The results of this will be interior water damage, ranging from water dripping through the drywall to complete weakening of the drywall and collapse of the ceiling.